Favorite Pokemon?
Mawile.
Unwavering?
Unwavering.
You don't have a close second?
I really like Psyduck, but I'm trying to think of... I really like how derpy he is. But I'm trying to think of others that would, be in his class for me. I like Piplup. I like Spoink, but then, the theory of Spoink not spoinking doesn't sit well with me.
The idea of Spoink not spoinking is sad.
Yeah.
I also really like Spoink. I think my favorite Pokemon was usurped with Scarlet. I think Grafaiai is my new favorite Pokemon.
I love Grafaiai. I remember you had your hesitancies about Grafaiai.
It's just a Bakugo lemur.
It is a Bakugo lemur. But
he paint! And he flip people off when he's excited. Me.
I love Grafaiai. I kind of wish there was a bit more to the line. Because,
Same.
Going from Strudel to Grafaiai, it feels like there was something missing.
But, Trico held the spot for so many years.
He did.
And then fucking Grafaiai came in. Just,
Grafaiai is so
wrecked
fun,
everything.
though.
I fucking love Grafaiai.
It's a creature.
I feel like I've cheated on my favorite Pokemon.
Listen, Trico's still in, your top spots.
He would definitely be in my party if I just,
Trico's still in your party, but,
As a starter, I always really like Bulbasaur.
Mm.
Because, Plant Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Bulb.
I think when it comes to the starters, I think it would be easy to say Litten is my favorite starter for very obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Trico is my favorite starter.
But
So
the thing is,
we have favorite starters, and we also have favorite overalls.
with Litten, I like Litten. I like Torracat.
You hate Incineroar.
I don't hate Incineroar. I'm hesitant towards Incineroar.
You
I
don't
feel
wanna
like
cuddle John Cena?
I don't want to cuddle John Cena. I don't care if I can't see him. Is it?
My toes are
Is
frozen.
his you can't see me
Yeah.
sort of thing? Because Cena.
Oh my god. I never thought of it like that, but potentially.
Do you guys
There's
remember,
some potential here.
back in the 90s and early 2000s, he did a lot of rapping. He made his own music.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
He did. He did a lot of rapping. He got on the stage in the middle of the ring. He said, "I'm the doctor of thugonomics."
Oh god.
I swear. He did. He did a lot of music. His song he wrote and rapped himself.
I was unaware.
You can't see me. My time is now. That's actually John Cena's written and published song.
Good for him.
Yeah, but I died when Judah showed me that clip.
Least favorite Pokemon. If there was just one that irritated you, or one you didn't want near you ever, what would it be?
I didn't even get more into my favorites.
Oh, go ahead.
Whoops.
Favorites.
Other than, my stereotypical love of cats.
And Mawile.
And Mawile. Mawile is my top all the time. It's such a neat concept, and I just think it's neat. But Whimsicott is also high on my list. I like Whimsicott a lot. Exclusively going for Pokemon that are not cats.
Yeah.
And, Jellicent and Gastrodon. I like those two a lot. Yeah.
I wouldn't have pegged you for it.
Gastrodon more than Jellicent, but I do like them both. They're fun. I like them.
A lot of the Gen 1 Pokemon are they have a very special place in my heart.
Right, for nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about this one, because I don't know. I've never just openly dissed a bunch of Pokemon.
I have, and then I immediately forgot what they were.
Yeah. For me, and, disliking a Pokemon, I'm very much just because I don't like a Pokemon doesn't mean other people don't like this Pokemon.
Yeah, there's a person for every Pokemon.
There's a person for every Pokemon. Just because it's not me doesn't mean it's a bad Pokemon.
That's what I'm struggling with. I don't think that there's
I tend to think
one that I dislike. I just don't relate as much.
I tend to think Charizard is overrated.
Yeah. I mean, that's a popular opinion, though.
Yeah. It's a popular opinion that Charizard is overrated, but it's also simultaneously a popular opinion that Charizard is one of the most popular Pokemon. So, I don't really think much about Pikachu. At all. It exists. I know it's the mascot. I know a whole bunch of people like it. But, Eevee's alright. I don't mind it.
Okay.
I wish they did more with the evolutions.
Same.
Like, they had
I want
potential.
one for every type.
They had potential for this generation. Because, you know how I got mad about Arvin? I'm about to get mad about Penny. This was the perfect opportunity. They had an evolution specialist in their game. They could have had the opportunity to have the new evolution and have it be Penny's ace.
They did, and they did not do this.
And they did not do this. And, like,
Opportunity missed.
I guess it makes sense. Like, to a degree.
The only thing...
They were like...
She was waiting on the card.
I was waiting for the card to go by. It's like, Penny's ace is Sylveon. And Sylveon's whole deal is you only get a Sylveon with a certain amount of affection and a fairy-type move learned. So, like, a deeper amount of friendship, like Umbreon and Espeon, but with an extra step. So, like, that being Penny's ace, to an extent, does make sense. But they missed an opportunity here.
I'll agree.
And, like, based on, like, there used to be a formula for when new evolutions were, like, introduced.
Mm-hmm.
And, Gen 8 was, like, based on that formula was when we were supposed to get a new evolution, and we just didn't. So, we were like, any day now, and, like, they missed their opportunity.
Well, considering how I feel about some of the Pokemon for Scarlet and Violet, and about how, like, they just randomly handed a kid a sticky note and he drew up a Pokemon, and they were like, sweet, we love it. Yeah, we weren't.
Which one do you think about?
Fucking Skeledirge.
Oh, yeah. Skeledirge is a mess. It seems to be the most popular out of the starters because it's quadrupedal. It's the first quadrupedal fire starter, and a lot of people are like, oh, that's so cool, neat.
Why he got clown hair?
Because he's meant to look more like a clown.
What?
It's part of his design.
They actively tried to make him look like a clown.
They actively tried to make him look more like a skeleton clown. To fit more with, like, the performance theme. But I think, like, Skeledirge...
I'm mad.
Like, Skeledirge...
I'm confused.
Like, Skeledirge has a lot of, It looks too polygonal. Like,
it looks incomplete. Like it wasn't finished rendering.
Like, some of the edges are not fully smoothed out.
And for some Pokemon that work.
For some Pokemon that works. And, like, the distinction between Crocalor and Skeledirge is, like... It feels like a massive jump. Like, Fuecoco to Crocalor, very short. Crocalor to Skeledirge, pretty big.
It's like that jump from fucking Shroodle to Grafaiai.
You know what? How I was, like, favorite starter earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Sprigatito's my favorite starter. Like,
so we all have a favorite grass-type starter? Bulbasaur, Sprigatito, and Trico.
And if it's not, like, if Sprigatito isn't my favorite, and,
so
like,
the channel
it's not quite Litten because of my hesitancy about Incineroar, I like Snivy. Like, Snivy is really high on my list. So is Mudkip. But
so are we just mostly Swampy Boys? Swampy Boys?
Swampy Boys!
Bones in a bucket.
Bones in a bucket.
We gotta sing an intro and an outro. Bones in a bucket.
That was on a TikTok, though. I don't want to take someone else's content.
So, like, the only Pokemon that's ever inconvenienced me was Zubat, and that was in Pogo. Like, I got really mad trying to catch it.
I will change the question then. If there is a Pokemon that you wouldn't want to wake up from a nightmare, open your eyes, and it's looming on the ceiling above you, what is that Pokemon?
Lickitung.
Braviary. Not Braviary. Fucking the buzzard. Mandibuzz.
Mandibuzz.
That shit would terrify me.
Another missed opportunity for Scarlet and Violet is to have Vullaby and Mandibuzz be the bird for Scarlet, and Braviary and Rufflet be the bird for Violet. Because they were version exclusives in Black and White. And Black and White too.
I don't want to be slobbered on.
God, I'm trying to... I don't think I'd want any of the, like, dog Pokemon.
Ooh.
Especially Houndstone.
Mm.
Like, I wouldn't want to find a Houndstone just, like, chilling at me.
I also think Alolan Muck is the creature that hides under the bed.
Yeah.
That is what that is. And while I love him and he's beautiful and fantastic, I would be terrified to, like, step off my bed and that grab me.
You know, I think
like, oh God,
out of all the Pokemon that would terrify me in that scenario, Claydol.
Onyx.
Speaking of Pokemon, I just dislike the Spidops.
I don't remember what that one looks like.
It's the evolved form of Tarantula.
I don't like Spidops. I don't like the way he walks. It creeps me out. And he's not even, like, spiderly when he moves. He just moves like an old man with some shit to attend to.
I don't really like Varoom or Revavroom. Because they dart all over the fucking map.
It sounds like you just cast a spell on me.
Yes, the spell to get a motorcycle tomorrow.
Next day shipping, motorcycle, coming your way.
We'll continue the Pokemon questions
So
later.
you can, like, draw our favorite grass types together.
Yeah,
I could.
you could. They could be, like, in a swamp.
I love it.
I
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna draw our grass type starters.
I love the Sprigatito line. I know people clown on the fact that the cat stood up on 2 feet again. But, like, at least it's finished.